Hamha humans, it be I, Nepiki the hamster. That's a new introduction I've never done before. Hi everyone, good to see you and welcome back to Nepiki Streams. And now that the week of testing is over, now that the stream is back to the quality that I want it to be, it is time to stick to a schedule again. And like I indicated before, I would be playing two games per week. At least for now, we'll see how it goes. And the first on that list is Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. The Lair of Impossibility, yes. Indeed. So yeah, what can I say about it? Well, I will say more about it while I'm streaming, so don't worry about that. I actually had a lot more prepared to talk about, but don't really have that much to talk about, do I? Well, but yeah. The stream is now up to the quality that I want it to be. The voices and the sound balancing is alright, so we don't have to worry about that either. But yeah, I am quite satisfied with where we are now, and the schedule will be going full blast now. I will be playing a lot of different games. I won't be doing randomizer during the week anymore, just so I can play more and more games. We'll be sure to be alright. So yeah, Yooka-Laylee and Impossible Lair. I have played the first game and I quite enjoyed it, despite the overall thoughts on it from most people. So I know that this game is quite different from that one in terms of, well, perspective. Dimensions to be exact. It's quite subtle. But yeah, I'm looking highly forward to it. I've heard that it's based on a particular franchise from Nintendo. Donkey Kong Country to be exact. I totally don't reference that in my title, so yeah. Alright, don't really have that much else to say, so let me see if everything's ready. Everything's ready, okay, let's move on then. Oh wait, actually not everything's ready, because during my stream the game decided to close. Because despite it being full screen, it decided like, hey, that's not allowed. There we go, it's booting up now. So now we're starting from the start screen in general. Isn't that nice? Alright, play Thunder Games and Team 17. Team 17 is a publisher I very much like, yes. Especially when it comes to Yoku and stuff. My Eevee today is terrible, by the way. Okay, let's see. So this will immediately start us with a cutscene, because I have booted it up just a bit to see if everything works, of course. Because you can never be too sure. Wow. I'm not going to talk to them, by the way. Yeah, no thanks, I'll pass. At the Royal Stingdom, yes, how very clever, just as clever as my title. Oh no, it's capital B. Capital B. We're here for you again, but in a different dimension this time. Who are you? I don't know you. A bee mine's control device. The hive mind. How clever. We will use it to enslave all the bees in the Royal Stingdom. Oh no, we cannot let that happen. Oh no, he made a stage for us. He's a Mario Maker creator. Queen Phoebe. Alright, well that's... oh, Phoebe, huh? How very clever. Alright, so... yeah, now we have control over the game. Everything's running smoothly for me, so we got the jump button. Which I probably would have known in general if I didn't come here, but yeah, whatever. The jump button, we can jump higher, let's go. Yeah, this game is inspired by Donkey Kong Country, because of course it's made by ex-Rare developers who also made Donkey Kong Country. That makes perfect sense. And since you have two characters, just like Donkey and Diddy, or Diddy and his girlfriend, what's her name, Dixie. And Dixie and the lazy guy, baby, something, I don't know. I still forgot his name. I still need to play the third game, but, well, second game too, basically. Ah, Boris, my favorite employee. No, you bashed Boris. Okay, we can roll. That speaks for itself. Oh yeah, what I did actually want to talk about... Roll jump XA. Yeah, we know that, but you already did it like 5 times. I've rallied my battalion shield to help us. The battalion shield. That sounds useful. Let's see how you handle this. Oh yes, we're protected by bees. My favorite. Oh dear, we'll never get past it alive. But no, we have bees. Take them and stop that creep. Oh yeah, the shield is pretty amazing, and I also used to jump over this. Wait, how does that work? Why can I not attack you in the air? Come back! Well, whatever, you can have my bees. I don't care about it. I don't care anymore. Why can't I attack someone in the air? Oh, now it works. Jumping on them still works. Just no spin attack, that doesn't work. That works though. Mate, how many bees do we have? How many bees do we have? Cheaters, you wouldn't have made it this far without your invincibility life hack, but you've forgotten something. Time for me to activate the hive mind. Going. Oh no, he stole my bees. How dare you? Oh yeah, that's actually very clever of Capital B Man. How clever of you. Give me 1 second, because something is not working right with my mobile right now. There we go. Probably lower the volume before hunting. Yeah, what I did actually want to talk about... Oh, let's actually finish this cutscene first before I do. Now it's your turn to be mind-controlled, Queen Fleabee. Prepare to become a mindless drone. You monster! Oh, crying help there. You enslaved the royal kingdom, it's up to you now, Yuka. Go kick his behind. Oh, be careful, you have no battalion this time. Alright, so if I remember correctly, because I do know something about the game. Oh, boss Dora. Is that I can immediately go for the Impossible Lair. It's probably not this, by the way. Now the hive mind is recharged, I can whoop your butts. You want me to look at this time? Brace yourself, for here I come. Yeah, this game's called the Impossible Lair because you can immediately go and beat the final boss. You can probably see that right after this cutscene ends anyway. But you probably won't make it far because they made that level specifically tough, so yeah. And that's what we're rescuing bees for, or something. I don't have time for this. I actually took a few hits there, don't mind me. Alright, tutorial level done, let's go. Or not. Oops. Oh wait, is this the same as Donkey Country? Oh. Laylee, it's gone. Oh, she's actually gone. Oh no. Why do I feel like this is already the Impossible Lair? Wasn't that impossible though, I just had to get used to all how this game works. Yeah, it was okay. Quick, don't just lie there. You must return to the Real's kingdom and stop Capital B. He's powering up the hive mind, which allows him to control all the bees in my world. He'll be able to rule the entire world if you do so. Well, that Impossible Lair is impossible, yes. Very clever. If I can pull out the chapters with the imprisoned battalion, then you can go and rescue them. Okay, we still got the book team here. Huh? You did it! Quick, don't just lie there! Wait, this chapter or that chapter? Wait, you just ripped out pages, not books. How does that work? Okay, so we got some kind of overworld here, that's cool. I should probably act a bit more surprised because I do know some stuff, but yeah. I do know some stuff, but that's mostly just not that significant. Alright, but yeah, this week it's also games done quick. Awesome games done quick, to be exact. It's unfortunate that I can't watch it right now, and I'm assuming that most people who are not here are watching it right now. And understandably so. Don't blame them at all. And please, if you have the chance, please go donate to them as well, because they're doing it for a good cause, of course. Yeah, I still want to stream, because of course I took that 2 weeks break during December. 1 coin, okay, I'll take it, thanks. Not sure what those do. I'm guessing these are save points. That's a lot more quills than I'm used to from Yooka-Laylee in the first place, though. Okay, we're getting a lot of quills, that's for sure. Not sure what this is. Not leaving a single enemy alive, though. What is this about? Well, it seems like it can stay there. Okay, that's a lot of quills indeed, alright. Yeah, awesome games on quick, I watched a bit of it today, that was the first day. First day that I watched it just yet, haven't really watched the other days yet. But this morning they were streaming Willow on the NES. Which I was very hyped about because Willow is a very good game, I don't hear a lot of people talk about it. Because of course it's old, so that makes complete sense why nobody talks about it. Yeah, I was very happy to see that, I must say. Okay, so this also works like Donkey Kong Country, you can regain Laylee if you try. Alright, I'm having a good time with this so far. Yeah, the first Yooka-Laylee, it wasn't that well received by most people. Not by me though, I genuinely did like it. And I feel that's also because many people tend to compare it to the source material, which, fair enough. It was advertised as being that. It was advertised as being by the developers who were trying to make something exactly similar. So I can't blame why people think of that, but I look at it as an independent game, and as an independent game, I mean, honestly, it was fine. It does not deserve the amount of dislikes that it got. Oh wait, this is the door. They blend so well with the background, I hope I haven't actually forgotten some doors. Okay, well, we're still doing good in terms of coins. Not sure what those do yet, but sure, we're still doing good in terms of coins. Alright, I'm getting as many quills as I can, don't mind me, this is not a speedrun today. Of course, we are still going for 100% and we're going for all achievements. Don't think the ladder is too difficult though. Especially not because I don't have to do the Impossible Lair. There we go. Maybe we learn some new builds over time by the way, because it doesn't look like I can attack other enemies by spin jumping, and that spin also doesn't tend to work always, so... There's you again. That seems to be it, alright. So many quills though! Whoa, yeesh! I don't remember... Quills were pretty rare in the original games, weren't they? I don't exactly remember if they were collectible or not. I think they were, actually. Now I'm just getting like a dozen of them. A and LB. Alright, good to know. I did good stuff. I did good stuff. No, I don't have the Q button on me. Honestly, I would totally be replaying Yooka-Laylee again if I had a chance. Though I'm probably not going to for a while because I have other games to play. I'm sounding mean. I didn't mean to say that. Sorry. I have other games to play, and maybe someday. Oops. Definitely not against it though, but... Oh no, oh no. There we go. We got every single coin? Alright. Yeah, it was a mighty fine game. If you just don't compare to Banjo-Kazooie, and even then I think that it's just fine. I mean, yeah. I don't really understand most of the complaints. Like, yeah, I do agree that the world was kind of big. But not that big that it became an issue, to be honest. At least not for me. Alright. Italian rescued. And we got an achievement. Twitch coin has been unlocked or something, I don't know. 351 of those quills. Oh yeah, let's go. And 5 coins. We got Buzzerland. Alright, yeah, of course we could go technically back to the Impossible Lair, but... Of course, since it is a 100% run, we're not going to be doing that. We're just going to continue and get every single battalion that we can. That's one extra hit you can take inside the capital Beast Impossible Lair. Yeah, like she says, we can do it, but we won't. And remember, you can attempt the Impossible Lair as many times as you like. If you prefer to go at it alone, flip the switch by the Impossible Lair and my battalion will leave you to it. Flip it again to summon them back if you need their help. Alright, yeah, this is a 100% run, so I'm not going to attempt that. Maybe on New Game Plus, or after the game has been beaten once, maybe, I don't know. Off on no adventure, are you? Though that's great getting your way. Okay. What is this? What actually is it? I can go in and I don't get a prompt to get in. What are you? Why are you making music? Stop it. Let me in. Or maybe that's just a battalion hanging out, I don't know. So chapter 1 is completely done, so we can move on to new levels, alright. I probably want to move it in there, don't we? Yeah, the best part about Overworld is that you can eventually do... There we go. Stuff like this. So the Overworld in itself is kind of a level, and I guess it's similar to, let's say... Nice. Super Mario 3D Land or something, except that there's more interactability with the world map. Use X to tail whip or roll when running. Oh no, wait, the pages, they were the collectibles. That's right. The pages were the collectibles. I remember that. Hamha! Did you know? My buddies and I are hiding around with tips and clues to share. They won't be as generous as me though, so I charge quills. And your tip was that they are around, huh? Okay. Thanks for the tip, man. Now give me a tip. Okay. So here's some kind of world map. This is chapter 2. Bitcoin unlock cost 1 coin. Well, we have more than enough for that. Oh, Mr. Twit Dude. Yeah. Snake Man Trousers. Trousers was your name, I remember that. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. I still remember most of this stuff. Let me guess, we need an ability for this. Yeah, okay. What, man? Hi, friends. Oh, that's just a paywall. How very clever. So we need to pass to find more battalion troops and defeat Capital B. We are on urgent royal business. And the twit coins that we collect in the levels are for him. Alright. If you're running short, I hear there are lots of twit coins hidden in those scattered chapters. I don't think we have to talk. We can talk to him though. This reminds me of my time standing guard at Capital B's bunk vault. Had to fend off those mighty villains in those days. Luckily, most of them were scared of my side of my biceps. Do we need to pay for this? Yeah, he's just going to repeat what he already said. Okay, so let's pay this. Sure, have it. And we got another achievement, paywalls. And a new part of the map unlocked, but I haven't really found any upgrades yet. So level 3, level 4, level 5, and Trouty. Earn your way to playing another adventure. Thanks again to Trouser. I guess we'll just move on with chapter 2, do it in chronological order, I guess. I could probably do it in unchronological order, but yeah. Alright, secret cave. What do you have for me? Trash. No, wait. Actually not an upgrade. There we go. So we have to find a bomb around somewhere. What is the... Oh, there we go. Ah, naruhodo, naruhodo. I see. We can probably take this bomb outside as well though, so maybe I'll just do that. I'm disappointed this is just like 50 quills, but sure, I'll take it. In a level I got like 300, I don't need 50, but sure. Let's take this with us, maybe it will bring us far enough. Never mind. Is there a bomb around here? You have bombs? Young bombs? There's a bomb. I just can't reach that yet. Alright, so we will have to come back here later. Okay, let's just go to chapter 2. Chapter 2, Factory Fright. Yeah, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, and it's also in the schedule and stuff, I'm going to try and play at least 2 games a week. Which means that Yooka-Laylee, we most likely won't be beating this game this week. Oh, wait. No, come back. There you are, okay. No, come back. Yeah, we most likely won't be beating this week. And I'm not sure if I'm going to permanently keep doing that. For now I am. I see a door there, but I can't reach it yet. No, come back. I'm most likely going to stick to 2 or maximum 3. Don't mind me getting it all the times. And Laylee is gone, okay. That sucks, that sucks. I feel like we're getting there later, so that's fine. I'm guessing that's what the bells are for, maybe. So what if I go back now, try to avoid everything that's around here and don't actually die? The bell was around here, does that mean that Yooka is back? There we go, alright, we've deciphered that as well. That was probably plain obvious from the very beginning, but hey, I am not here to be Captain Obvious. As for this, we have killed that enemy who could probably have propelled us up. So we'll just move on for now. Or we can use this for what it's worth. If they have any other purpose that just to be Hamha. Alright, we got another one over here. Let's go. And there we go. Okay, what I'm going to be doing for now, because I also want to test out some stuff with retro games. Normally I will probably switch it up per day, so today would be Yooka, tomorrow would be something else, then Thursday would be Yooka again, and then Friday would be something else. In this case, the Twisted Tales of Spike McFang, which is an SNES game that I've been wanting to play for a very long time. Wait, is this further or is this further? I think that this is further. Yeah, there we go. That's an SNES game that I've been wanting to play for a very long while, and well, I'm actually going to be doing it pretty quickly. And from what I've gathered, it's actually a pretty short game as well. It's an action RPG starring a kid with a magic hat or something. I don't know too much about it, but I've heard it's pretty good. All the YouTube channels talks about it, so yeah. Shine? Let's see, again, I don't think this is further. If it is, then we'll be finding it out pretty soon. Ah. Secrets! Secrets galore! Alright. And the trouser coin as well, that's number 2. I thought we skipped quite a lot by not doing that red quill, if that's even something I could have done yet, but we're not doing all that bad. It's optional, okay. Yeah, eventually maybe I'll make it to 3 games a week, and then I would do like 1 game on one day, and then the other 2 games are split over the other days. But I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm usually not a person who plays too many games at once. I try to keep it to a minimum. So even playing 2 games at once is already something I normally would not do. But whatever. Okay, let's go back again just to be sure. With 2 games at once I can manage, probably even 3, but not more than that, so don't expect me to be playing like 5 games at the same time. I won't be doing that ever. Unless I would be playing offline, but the games that I stream are also games that I'm planning to finish, so I'm not going to be playing those offline. At least not for the foreseeable future, I have no desire to. Like, I do play some games offline, because those are games that I probably aren't planning on streaming. For example, I'm playing Micro Machines on the SNES now. I actually want to go here, like, I did throw in a boss key, but does that mean the level actually ends here? I'm not sure. Well, I can't go back now, so that kind of sucks. I thought they said that it was a boss room, so I was like, no, I don't have to go there, because if I do, then I can go back. But now I'm not sure anymore. Oh no. 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 Okay, there we go. There we go. So yeah, I hope this is still looping around somehow. Come back. Because I don't want to do stuff all over again just for one level. Just for one coin or something. That would not be nice. Five enemies with a single roll, don't mind me. Now I know that there was something up down there, up back below, so I'm going to be doing that real quick. But first let's collect quite a lot of quills. Whatever they're going to be used for. That's still a lot of quills though. I don't mind at all though. Let's see, can I even get back up? Probably not. Although I'm not even sure if I could have made that, to be honest. Let's see, if I do a roll and then a jump... Nah. I think that there are still some abilities that they unlock later on. I have a feeling that's the case. Okay, let's actually enter this door for once, because... Oh. That's not... Let's not. Oh, that's because this is the door that we want to visit, huh? It's coin number 4, so we definitely did miss something. Well, it is what it is, it is what it is. I'm not expecting to find every single coin on my first try anyway. That makes sense. Alright. Yeah, Micro Machine is something I'm playing offline right now, and it's not that it's not worthy of being a stream game. Though, I now remember how difficult it was, so maybe it was not a bad idea to not make this a stream game. Yeah, I have quite a lot of issues, quite a lot of difficulties with it. That makes sense, because Micro Machines can be surprisingly challenging. Okay, you can stay there. Sure. Okay. No, not again. Come back. Okay, so much for quills. That's why I don't care about them on the overworld, because I'm getting like 500 here. And there we go, that's another block that we can break. Yooka! Can y'all stop spawning for 1 second, thanks. Okay. What's it about? Oh, that's a bomb. That probably could have used for something else. Oops. Whoops. Yeah, definitely could have used that for something else. Oh, we're going to miss the 5th coin as well, huh? We got Zingery. Alright, yeah, that won't do, that won't do. That won't do. I want every single coin that I can get. Let's just dive in, because I also want to know that if I collect a coin and I leave, can I actually just leave then, or... Not that it matters here, because I have to get the 5th coin anyway, but... Let's see, because there's still that door at the very beginning that kind of bothers me, but at the same time it doesn't look like I ever have to go there. I genuinely have no idea if it's even that important to begin with. Or if I get new power-ups, which is also very much possible. I don't think it's important. Okay, I'm going through this level a bit faster than I do, so I'm not going to bother too much with the quills. Aside from this one, because this is like playing inside and don't want to get hit. I'm a lazy man. Never mind! Bye bye. And there goes Laylee. Didn't I just say that I wasn't going to be bothering with the quills? Keeping my promise alright. Alright, well now that we're here anyway, let's see if we can bump up with this guy. There we go. Could have even gotten more quills up there though, but this is fine. Okie dokie. Let's see, let's bump you. Not going to be bothering with that quill because we don't need it that badly. Hamha. That was a coin. Yeah, the most thing we have to worry about right now is that one supposed boss room that's not a boss room then, or it is a boss room and then something. And then something. Yeah, that's it, I could take. There we go. But yeah, I was testing out some stuff with RetroArch in the first place because it wasn't exactly working according to plan. That door is locked and requires a key to open. Oh, so it's not boss. I was just insinuating that it would be a boss. That's my bad. Take the key to the locked door. Yeah, it's just a locked door. That's not to do with bosses in the first place. It has nothing to do with bosses in the first place. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright. So indeed, as expected, the 3rd coin is here. So next time I see a closed door, don't assume it's a boss because it's not. It's not. I don't think there will be bosses in the levels anyway, and I'm probably just going to have to find a boss level or something. Which makes sense. Okay, so yet again... I thought the checkpoint was here already, but apparently not. There it is. Going to be moving through this a bit quickly. Let's go. Actually, I can return to Overworld. Are you sure you want to return to the Overworld? The quills and the coins you've collected will be lost if you don't complete the level. So, okay. So, if... Oh. I could have actually saved you, though. It's quite a lot of quills. But yeah, I have to beat the level again if I do miss a quill. That's good to keep in mind. There's Laylee again, alright. Now there is a secret here, and I don't think I can make that. Though that is most likely not going to be coin 5, because coin 4 was behind here. And they are in chronological order, so it's most likely not there. I have a feeling where it is. I did see a destructible bomb wall before, even though I have no idea how to get there in the first place, but that's what we're going to be finding out right now. And if not, then I can probably use that bomb somewhere else. That bomb is going to be essential. Like, it's really going to be essential, I know about that, but as for where to use it, that's still a mystery. And I was thinking that maybe it was around... I was probably thinking of this block, but no, that's just a regular block. Alright, might as well stop here to get all the quills. Let's go. Yeah, no, I was thinking of a different wall. So something here is breakable with the bomb. Is it that one? It is different, but I don't think it's that one. I can't even go down, can I? No, I can go down. It's probably this then. Unless I somehow see something over here. I don't think so. I could also just die if this doesn't work out, right? I can get a new bomb, that's for sure, so... Oh, there we go. And now I can die, can I? Okay, well... I kind of just want to go back and get that 5th coin, but that will be playing this level for the 3rd time. But you know what I am 100%, so... That's exactly what we're going to be doing then. Okay, but this time I'm really going to speedrun though, so no quills. Just going to go through this as fast as possible. Gotta master my skills with Yooka-Laylee anyway, so... Because I still need to master the roll, it seems like. Aside from this one, because I quickly want to check if there's something else up here. Never mind. I did not get that chance to see it. I did not get the chance for that, alright. Checkpoint obtained. Laylee obtained, let's go. Yeah, I have to get better for the Impossible Lair anyway, so we're just going to go through this as fast as possible and try to learn the game. Which is not by doing that. Well, I can reclaim that Laylee every time I get hit, so that's fine. I believe I also listed some upcoming games on the About tab, by the way. I don't actually remember which ones I put there. I believe it was like Croc, Legend of the Gobbos, and Guacamole? I think? I think, I've already forgotten. So yeah, Croc was actually the game that I wanted to play first for a retro game, but PlayStation emulation is a bit more complicated than pretty much anything else aside from what comes after. So I wanted to make sure that PlayStation 1 emulation actually goes well. So I was like, okay, I'll stream on the SNES first. Well, I think I got the graphic settings completely done for PlayStation though, but I think that I want to play a game offline first and see how everything looks. see if everything's fine before I actually started playing it. So yeah, that's the reason why I decided to, out of the blue, play the Twisted Tales of Spike McFang, which is a game pretty much no one knows anyway, but hey. Yeah, well, I basically did is just look at YouTube videos and say what the best settings are. I think I got it now, but just to be sure that it doesn't glitch out, because it is still somewhat buggy, I guess. I'm going to be trying and playing a PlayStation game offline, or at least a bit of it. And I kind of want to make that Croc, but I have never played Croc, and I kind of want to make my first experience with the game on stream. So yeah, I haven't exactly decided on it yet. What the game I was considering was Destruction Derby, but Destruction Derby I also kind of want to play on stream. There we go, there we go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, I haven't decided yet, and it's also because Retro Arch in general is just... I don't know. I really don't like Retro Arch. I've mentioned it a few times, I just don't really like it. Oh, it's you, Fendi. I'm here to save your backsides with my game-changing tonics. What have you got for us, Fendi? This is the tonic menu. Any tonic you find in the overworld will appear in here. You have to buy them first with quills from the chapters, but luckily this one is a freebie. Press A to unlock one if you collect enough quills. Try it now, press A. Are you sure want to unlock the catchy tonic for 0 quills? Great job, you've purchased your first tonic. So this is the catchy. Laylee panics less and sticks around longer when she has been lost. Who needs Laylee bells anyway? Press A to select it, press A to equip it, but by doing that the quill multiplier is a bit lowered. Excellent job, you've equipped the catchy tonic. This one will mean that Laylee doesn't scare off as easily inside the chapters, giving you longer to save her. You big chunk of cheese. Whoa, thanks, Fanny. That actually sounds really useful. If you find one in Overworld, you always check back in the tonic menu to see what you found. But remember, they only work inside the chapters. Come back in time if you want to know more about them. Oh yeah, we know about buying tonics. Alright, so we can buy them from you. We have to actually go to a tonic menu, which is... here, okay. Okay, so we haven't found any yet. We have to find them all before we can buy them. Let's toggle this off because I like my quills. Fuck off. Not like I need it anyway. I never lose Laylee, don't I? I never lose Laylee at all. Hamha. 10 quills, yeah sure, whatever. A nearby fern has a secret hiding inside. Body slam the fern with A to LB and this one. This one. Not that one. Okay, so that's just that one. I'll kind of make my money back, I guess. Alright, we got a crate around here. Let's see if this will do the job. There we go. Yeah, Red Charge has been causing me a lot of issues, to be honest, because I was testing it offline. But if I use Retro Arch in full screen, it's just awful. To be honest, it is just genuinely awful. It keeps glitching. So then I eventually went to small screen. Now it works perfectly. But I can't put on HDR because if I do, then that will cause issues. That will cause constant screen flickering. I've been testing Retro Arch for like 2 days straight, and I still don't feel like I've gotten the best out of it. But that's just Retro Arch for you, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's a jack of all trades, but it also just... it's a master of none. Especially not if you're a beginner or if you just aren't experienced with programming the emulators and stuff. Oh hey! Oh, it's a chameleon in bed. How exciting! My friends and I have managed to trap some baddies in the realm within us. We can help you on your quest if you fend them off. Oh, challenge levels? I was a bit too quick with pressing that. Okay. Yes, very challenging indeed. I agree. Challenge win. Fantastic job, you'll beat the first challenge level. Alcohol in the flying squad and we'll alter the overworld. Check this out. AG power! Alright then. I kind of knew about this, by the way, that the overworlds could be adjusted. Kinda spoiler, I guess, but yeah, I knew about it. Oh man, what do we have here? We have... Twitcoin Banker. 750 cost. No longer lose Twitcoins when Yooka dies. Wait, we lose Twitcoins when Yooka dies? What? Oh. Aren't they saved at the checkpoint? I've never died, so I don't know, but now I feel less secure. Let's pretend it doesn't exist for now. Let's just keep going, because I don't know. Thank goodness, it's Yooka-Laylee. Why yes, it's my latest invention. I was all ready to power it up before I misplaced the switch. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure the switch is somewhere just ahead. Yes, it is. Alright, we'll come back for you later then. We have Chapter 3. Hamha, Tony, good to see you. How's it going with you today? Hope you're wrapping up on this today, and indeed, we are currently playing the Impossible Lair. See, you can sink in there if you want to. There we go. This is chapter 4. Yeah, of course, I'll still be doing those in chronological order. That's good to hear. That's good to hear that you're doing good. I'm just playing some Yooka-Laylee, my first playthrough. We're making that chapter 3 already. Chapter 1, 2 are done. Having a lot of fun so far, and yeah. No, I don't want your quill multiplier, you can have them. I see something up there. But I can go there, so that's fine, doesn't exist. Yeah, okay, I have to ride. Oh, there we go. What does that do for checkpoints though? Because if I go to a checkpoint, I don't technically die, do I? Because then I don't need it. Then I don't need it. I probably won't die. Is what I say right now, but maybe I still will. Hey, come back! Something down here as a vote. No, it wasn't worth to test out. No, it wasn't sure. It wasn't a good idea to check that out. How many lives do I have? So I have... I still have my coins, so that's confirmed. So I just got a checkpoint, I still have my coin. I don't see lives. Ask you sure I won't try 100% on that game. At least in terms of achievements, I don't really care for doing the Impossible Lair. Without any bees, we'll see about that, but probably not. As long as I can get all the achievements, I'm fine. No, well, we can kiss you goodbye. Oh, and I just decide to jump over you. Well, I don't need you. I don't need you. Not at all. Not at all. I don't need you. Yeah, we'll see about that. I blame you for this, controller. We'll see about that. It's not going to be my priority. It's not part of the achievement, so whether I do it or not, I'm not sure about it yet. We'll see. My most important goal is to get all achievements, which doesn't have that objective, so it doesn't really matter too much for me. And maybe I will. It kind of depends on how good I will be at this game, I guess. Which right now, not very good. Not very good. What does dying even mean? I don't have lives. I have quills. I don't die. Oh, it's probably if I get booted back to a checkpoint before I get it. Well, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Yes. There we go. And finally, let's not jump over you this time. But still lose quite a lot of quills because I fell down. Okay, well, you can keep them. I don't want you anyway. I never said I wanted your quills. You can keep them. I don't want it. Never. No. No, not at all. No. You can keep them. You can totally keep them. I don't need them. There's a lady bell down here. Feel like I could go down, but I'm not going to risk it yet again. I've learned my lesson. I think I did well in learning my lesson. There was indeed nothing down here, okay. I missed one, but that's fine. Okay, got you. And there we go. Give me your quill. I'll take it. And also give me some coins. That works out. Alright, second twit coin obtained. Let's go. I'll be keeping that, thank you. I'll be keeping that, thank you. So we don't have to go back up again because there was nothing there of interest. Checkpoint achieved, let's go. Yeah, exactly. So achievement is my main priority, and if it works out, then sure I'll do it. If it doesn't, we'll see. Not my biggest importance. I am not Mr. Gerard the completionist anyway. That's not my job. I didn't call myself a completionist, so I don't have to torture myself. That crate was destructible, but was yet again not going to risk it. Let's see. This definitely seems optional, so let's go up here. Because it was. Alright. Third coin obtained, let's go. And 10 quills, I'll take it. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can do this one in one go actually and not just do it in like 5 times. No, 3 times actually. Okay, I see another crate up there. Let's see if we can... Actually, that's probably just a normal wall. That's just a normal wall. Okay, let's go down here. Hamha, Spider-Man dude. Come this way, make me happy so I can go back there. Alright. Let's see if I need that bomb. Maybe for the door over there. Maybe for the door over there. Let's get you. Come here, because you have spikes on the door and spikes make me bad. Spikes make me scared, so let's... That's not how it works. That's not how it works, okay. I hope I didn't misuse it in that case, because if I did, then I have to play this game all over again. I was too quick for my liking. When did I spawn back again? Where am I? Oh, we are done here, okay. Is that bomb still there? The bomb is still there. I'm going to go through that door, I don't care what it has to take. That's not how it works out, okay. Never mind, you can keep that door. I don't want your door anyway. No, well, let's not skip on this. Well, actually, where are you again? Or were you further ahead? No, you were not. You were before here. Well, whatever, I don't care. Whatevs. Hamha. Yeah, I do see a secret up here, which I should probably get first, but at the same time I kind of want to see what this does. And not lose Laylee in the progress, so let's keep this dude alive. I'm not going down there yet though. I probably did miss on the bonus, but that's fine because we got our 4th Twit coin, let's go! I am more than satisfied with that. Does indicate that we can go down here though, so... Oh. Never mind! I should have collected those before I went in there, huh? Is that it? It feels like I'm missing something though. Whatever. I don't have to go to the crates, don't really care. So let's keep you alive this time. So I can actually collect you in peace. Would probably be a better idea anyway. Yum! Indeed, Trousers, I completely agree with you. Bug off! Okay. I still have to master this roll jump, that's something that's for sure. Let's see. Yeah, Twit coins are the only collectibles. That's true, that's true. But you never know how many kills I'm going to miss, so I'm going to find every secret that I can. Yum! Okay. And there we almost go, because there is definitely... Oh, whoops. No! 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 Come back. Screw you, Laylee. Oh wait, the floor was also lava. The floor is lava. Yeah, guys, I still have to get used to this rolling and that I have to... Having trouble? What? No. No, I'm not going to skip. What is this? Mario? I still have to get used to the buttons, because I feel like I should be throwing this when I press X, but no, that's not true, because I go back into a roll, so... Don't mind me, still getting used to that. Still getting used to that. There we go again. Yeah, the Impossible Lair is something I'm going to decide after I've beaten the game once, because then I feel like I probably have enough knowledge of the entire game and its mechanics to where I'm doing that, because right now I don't feel nearly as confident. I still make a lot of screw-ups when it comes to jumping and all that, so yeah. There we go. And that's chapter 3 done. Battalion rescued. Alright. With how many kills? Buzz I can. 265. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. Chapter 3 is done. Alright, yep, chapter 4 is there, so let's go to chapter 4 then. Let's just move on immediately. Which is underwater, because this book is underwater. That makes sense. Or it will be eventually. No, I want my quill multiplier. Fuck off. There we go, and the coin! Yum! Am I just going to say that every time he comes around? Yes! Yes, I am! Yum! Oh no, I skipped one. I skipped one. I skipped one. Come back. There we go. Not yet. Not yet. They're not worth it yet. Eventually, yeah, sure, but not yet. I'm not going to keep Laylee around for longer or have trouble not dying or stuff. Nope. Number 2. All right. Sometimes I feel like I could also go up here, but no. Could give that another try though. Hamha, no. Although I could if I jump off of this guy. You're going to have to do with a roll jump? Or not, you actually didn't go up there. Mind your manners, by the way, Quill. We're not having those sounds on stream here, I don't know why you're doing that. Alright, we got our Laylee bot, which is very good, because right now I screw up again, what a surprise. This must be a Nepiki stream after all, doesn't it? Take you with us. Not a bad idea at all, Nep. Not a bad idea at all, but now you screw up. Can I safely go down there? I hope I didn't actually miss on something, because if I did... I'm I'm going to pretend that I missed nothing. And if I did, well, it's going to be a replay. Just barely on time for coin number 3. I didn't miss a coin, so that's good. Yum! Yeah, see something down here though. And indeed, there we go. You're getting fruit upwards as well. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for next time. Probably a better idea than whatever I was doing. Okay, I probably won't be able to make that right now. That's fine, it's only a few wheels. I'm going to have to try it again anyway. Oh wait, the checkpoint was here, never mind. Yet again, let's keep this fruit with us, because I feel like it can actually be very useful to have. There we go. Why did you do that, Yooka-Laylee man dude? Why did you do that? Meow! Stupid meow noise every time. Why can't you just jump off? Why can't you just jump off? Yooka, please. I guess I have to wait for you to be a bit higher then, okay. I did. Wait for it to be a bit higher. There we go. And here's our final coin. Let's go. Pretty easy level to go through. Yum! I'm just going to say it every time I hear that. Don't mind me. It sounds so funny. Yum! Alright, that is chapter 4 done. Battalion rescued. Army of 4 achievement as well. AP Dave. Yeah, that's totally a Dave indeed. That lad is a Dave. Alright, that's number 4. Let's see what we can do now. Seems like we're at a bit of a dead end. But no, it is I! Queen, whatever my name was. How's your adventure going? Better than last game. What do you mean? Last game was perfectly fine. Good thing I came over to check in on you. I have an idea. Try throwing this frostberry at the water the chapter has landed in. Okay, yeah, so now this level is going to be completely different, isn't it? The chapter will freeze and should affect the world within. Thought so, okay. Wow, so you think we'll be able to reach new areas? It's worth a shot, let's go. Chapter 4, Frantic Fountains Frozen. Let's go. And this is of course going to recur every now and then. Most likely not for a while, but hey, let's go. Chapter 4 too. So that's why the level was so easy. It's the second time. It's probably new coins as well. That's for sure. Yum! Actually a good time to check out that one level, if I can see that, that one setting. 8-bit level music. Yes. I like this. No, yeah, I'm not going to reach that, aren't I? You probably play with 8-bit, but I want to hear the music in its fullest first before I do that, so... I have to put that on again, because that didn't work out in tutorial level, so I was like, what is this option for? Seems that the tutorial level just doesn't have 8-bit music, so... that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. Okay, we're definitely going to have to carry you this way, so... Hamha, my friends! Come this way, don't be shy. For it is I. Oh. You can't be serious. You can be serious, okay, I guess I'll just die. Alright, well that first part did not happen. This is going to be cut from the stream. Exactly, no it's not, but... that sure was something. One enemy just decided to kill itself and the other was like, no, I'm going to jump under you. See what you like about that, huh? And there we go. Yeah, I thought they did. I thought they did. But apparently I decided to jump too early. But then I didn't notice that the other one was also jumping. I was like, oh no. Okay, well, that... not fine. Invincibility frames, what are they? I was like, I'm going to sacrifice Laylee to get there, but no. Invincibility frames be like, no, I don't exist. Invincibility frames don't exist. Well, I guess I won't be sacrificing you after all, Laylee. I was definitely planning to, but no, you're going to be keeping alive this time. Well, this is a worst case scenario. I don't care for those squirrels, you can keep them. Oh yeah, I did notice that, yeah. The door below is not closed. At least, closed off. It's probably better to say. Well, this shirt's going to be tougher than I thought it would be. Mates! Mates! I am not leaving here without that coin. I'm not leaving here without that coin, but... for whatever reason, they make this more difficult than I thought it would be. Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Hamha, gun! Good to see you again. Still kind of bothered that I can't do a roll attack in the air. Why can't I just roll into them, like bam, die, something? No, I have to be... Spin attack also doesn't work. Probably an upgrade or something, I don't know. Alright, let's make this 4 times the charm, because 3rd time has already passed. Never mind. Never mind. 4 times the charm is not the case here, is it? I'm probably going to have to bait into jumping and then jump on it. Oh, dang it. Yeah, the checkpoint is there, so... I am not leaving without a dang coin! I refuse. It's a good thing there's no life system because I am messing up quite badly. No, no, bug off. This is not Mario 3D Land. Or every other Mario game they do this in. I don't need your help. Bug off. Yum! I know I'm screwing up quite badly, but I don't need your help, checkpoint. I am completely fine with this. Unless you give me the coin for free, I mean, I am not that objective to that. Okay, well, it's fine. I'm just going to ignore the quill as well. Like 20 kills anyway, you can keep that. I'll just grind the first level 2 times over again. that didn't work out. Alright, well. There we go. That's actually pretty simple. I just shouldn't have hold the jump button and then it would have been fine. Alright, well, learned my lesson about that. See if I can take you with me, for whatever reason. If there's a reason for it to begin with. I'm going to keep you, I like you. Oh, just use, don't you then. Oh yeah, this part I remember. Wasn't going to miss out on this again because I didn't want to drop down and skip a lot, but... Alright. Only got 1 coin though. Right? Oh wait, we got 2. Oh. Oh yeah, of course we got 2, yeah. Of course. Of course. Let's see an opening up there. And I also see a chance to lose Laylee again. Yum! Number 3! Okay. Try to get as many as I can. Any reason to there being a box here? No longer, there we go. Well, that is where the B would previously be, so it is still marked here. Unless we're still going to have to collect this one eventually, though I don't think so. It's actually quite cool, so the old goal is still here. The B is still locked in, but we aren't going to get it now. Oh, not another one. There we go. Okay, barely made that. Barely made that. Almost would have lost you again. Hamha. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, so that's why I didn't see that green quill last time in that last level. So if I fail, then it's just a one try. It's gone now. Okay. Which means I just shouldn't have bothered with that. Oh, but there's another one here, so I got another chance. Except that Laylee is dead again, so... And coin number 5. We're done with this level as well. Waspinson. I'm still going for 100% run, so we're still on track. Alright, but this dude didn't do shit for the overworld, so what he wants to do again, Queen Bee? Or did we just suddenly froze all over? Yes, I had a feeling you could affect the chapters like that. I'm sure you could change each chapter in a weird or wonderful way. Each chapter? I've grown you a scorch berry to melt this one so you can change states whenever you like. And look who showed up while you were inside. Well, hello folks. To press on with your adventure, go talk to the pagey. I'm heading back to the Hybrid Towers to rally up. So it's not just some chapters, it's each chapter. Okay. In that case, don't mind if I do. Nah, this one is definitely for this part. And I'm assuming that there's probably a bump for that other one, and the first level will come back there eventually, so that's fine. Let's go with Pagey Magi. Hamha! Yes, let's do this, sure. Wait, I can do the dash because Laylee isn't here. That makes sense. Alright, challenge 1 again, let's go. Great job, now we're going to cut some trees. Now we're going to destroy the environment, let's go. Oh well, I mean, I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong. Okay. Oh yay, one really, I definitely needed this. I definitely needed that. Okay, we got a flower over here. Got a frostberry, got a... not a bomb. Does this work as a bomb? No, of course not. Oh, but maybe we can actually grow flowers with this. Which means that I could also go back. If I can still go back, which is the important question. See if I can make that. I can. Oh no, wait, that's frost, of course. Never mind. That's not how it works, Nep. That's not how it works. Unless I can freeze this flower, in which case, sure. No. Can I burn it? No. Can I carry it far enough with me? That would actually be funny. I mean, why not? Let's try that. What's there to lose? Oh, indeed. Okay, so trousers here again. We got a house thing over there. We can as well pay him right now. Ah, my favorite customer. Shh. Yum. Which means that the next set of levels have now unlocked. Yes. And the paywall has moved over there. Yum! Can skip a level. Let's see if I can actually go up there, because if I can... Need a bomb for this. Which is all the way over there. Which means that I have to hit... Who's stealing that? I can already start unlocking the overworld at least. Well, let's do this one as well. Does that clean the poison? I would like that. Wait, what? Wait, what? I was rolling into you, mate. Probably because of that. Okay. There we go. PG power! Now cleanse this poison for me so I can unlock. Oh, actually does. Thank you. I appreciate that. You also take care of those evil leaves that took my money. That was probably too much to ask, huh? That was probably too much to ask for. But that's good enough, because now... I can just blow them up myself. Nope. The power of bombs is nothing against leaves. I could probably cleanse it with that. It's fine. Over here first. Except that this wasn't the exit that I was looking for, so I have to do this regardless. Okay. Finally, dummies made it to the scorch berries. Hurry up, idiots, or else on this way. Now you can wait. I'm not here for you. You can wait. Stay there. Oh, okay. This forest is weird. I would expect the entrance exit to be around here somewhere. Well, I found a secret. Not secret I was hoping for, but another level. But I didn't come here for another level. I can't get out of here from the exit. Well, we'll pass this. We'll pass this. We'll just go back to the other level that I passed up on. I was hoping that just going up there would actually give me access to the other level, but no. So let's get you, because there was still something else that I could be doing as well. If I can make that. What about you? There you go. Okay. Probably just going to be a few quills inside of here, but I'll take it. I'll take this too, wherever this leads. Well, there's a tonic down there. There's a pagey here. Yes. Challenge fail. Oh no. We're actually going to be playing Space Invaders, aren't we? And why does that hit me? That I am in the middle. That's not fair. Okay, so I can only aim upwards and not diagonally upwards. Good to know. Yeah, that can be a bit jank, I agree with that. Noticed that a few times earlier as well during the game. There we go. Yeah, don't pretend I didn't see you, you sneaky man. Great job! We now have the power to alter the overworld. What's this? AG power! What are you going to do? Make a bridge? Ah, you made water! How very nice of you! I have no use for that. Make a bridge! Actually, I have use for that. Also need a bomb for this. I don't have a bomb around here, do I? I don't think I do. Nah, not yet. I'll come back to that later. Oh, we can also make this level underwater now. Yes, we can indeed. Factory fried flooded, alright. I'm doing things completely out of order and I don't mind at all. No, keep your tonics. And that probably explains that one door now. Yeah, now it does. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. I'm also already wondering, like, why can I not go to that one... to that one door, but now it makes perfect sense. And you come back here. Mate! 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 Why are you making this so difficult for me? I thought we were friends. Yeah, now this makes complete sense. Yum! I also hear you on the water, Trouser, don't worry. I've heard your meow. Okay, we got our buddy back. Who isn't always our buddy, because apparently she doesn't like us, and there we go again. Yep, the invincibility frames are also like non-existent. The invincibility frames just don't exist. Laylee! Laylee! For Pete's sake, can't you just behave? Take some lessons from your chameleon body, mate. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to surprise with that. I wouldn't be able to surprise with that. That makes perfect sense. That there would be more invincibility with the tonic. Those cheap bastards, giving me no invincibility time, but I need a tonic for that. I'm not going to waste my quills for that though, so keep them. Keep them. Keep your invincibility frames. I'll find a way to do it myself. By not dying, hopefully. Okay, now we can actually more easily go up here. We could have also done last time. Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Why did I agree to this? Come back! You suck, Laylee. You suck. I hate you. And there was no checkpoint. Okay, I'm going to have to be more careful from now on. You stupid bat! I hate you now, actually. No, actually actively hate you, you stupid bat that you are. Why can't you just be normal? Why do you have to fly away like a maniac? Just don't. Stick to me. I am your friend. I'm your hero, your mate, your buddy. Your, whatever, I don't know. Don't have to go flying away on me. Alright, well, help number 4. Do I waste this? Do I go for this dance? Well, I can get Laylee very easily back there, so... Now I just go back here. And still try to get as many quills as I can. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, the bell is gone now. Oh, so they're single use too. I'm learning all new kinds of things with this level, huh? Oh, there's my checkpoint, so that's fine. Makes actually complete sense that they're single use. Of course I should have picked it out. Of course I should have picked it out. Okay, we got another one. Yeah, it makes complete sense. I probably should have realized that sooner. I probably should have just realized that sooner, but oh well. Point number 2, let's go! So I'm still doing quite well on that. This is only like 4 quills. I'm not going to risk for that. You know the most annoying part about this is that I can't go up there. I can't go between those gears from the top. Kind of annoys me. It shouldn't be that annoying for me, but it does. It does annoy me. Okay. The entire door is gone now, though. It's completely obliterated. There used to be a door there, now it's just gone. Okay. Haha! I am smarter than you. I don't know what I benefited from. Oh. Bye. Never mind, I said nothing, I said nothing, I said nothing, I said nothing. And now this area also makes perfect sense because normally I wouldn't have been able to reach there. Now I could have. It's all starting to make perfect sense to me now. I've seen some areas in the beginning that I couldn't reach, but now I can. Still going to die though. Still not 100% sure if it's going to apply to every level. They did say every single chapter, so most likely. But I don't remember something from the first and the third chapter that was like, oh yeah, I can't reach that yet. Okay, that was a hit worth taking. That's not a hit worth taking. Mate, I did not touch you. I did not touch you. I definitely did not. Hitboxes really are unforgiving. Oh wait, and now I do have you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm really going to have to be extra careful with some stuff. Yeah, like last time. Last time I did see the boxes up there, I just couldn't reach it. But now I can. No, let's not pass on this because it's most likely going to be a coin. Come. Yeah, hell no, 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 we're not going to do that. This is definitely going to be a coin. I'm going to die. No, 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 we're not going to do that. Oh. Secret. And me. It's a shame for all those quills, but that was definitely most likely 100% a coin. Okay, take two. That's quite easy. Yep, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, this door is still blocked off. At least this door didn't disappear. The other one did, but this one is still here. Give me a sec, I got my ear. Okay. Going to take this risk. I am going to take that risk. Let's go. Alright, so I do see a quill up there. That I can reach. Okay, that's good. Sure, I'm messing this up quite badly though, but there we go. Let's grab those as well. You don't exist. You don't exist. I hope I didn't miss anything there, because if I did, then booyah. Okay, checkpoint here. We still got one coin left though. It's most likely going to be near the end though. Hamha! Come here! Come here! I am here! Yes! Yeah, so the final coin is most likely going to be somewhere around here. Oh, that was not see-through, okay. I thought that was going to be see-through, but no. Well, doesn't matter, we didn't lose that many quills. As in, none. Just got this part. Actually, just give you. I'm not going to wait for that. Nope, 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 nope. Oh no, you sank all the way to the bottom, I don't care. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. It's just 10. You can keep those. It's just a tenner. Alright, and as expected, it is indeed here. That spin attack is so useless. There we go. Oh, it will eventually probably be useful, but now it isn't. Dambien! Dambien! Dambien, whatever your name is. Alright. So this level is now also completely done. Let's go. B. Okay, let's swap this around now in case I'm going to need it for there. I don't think I will need it for here, but you never know. You never know. Hamha, Graham, good to see you. How's it going with you today? And thank you for the good luck, I appreciate it. Although, actually, this is on the water now. And I can't reach this. Whatever this was. Secrets? I told that by Chipmunk about your streams. He said his kid loves hamsters. That's nice. Everyone should love hamsters. Everyone should love hamsters. Where am I? But thank you for spreading the word. I definitely appreciate it. Oh. Where the hell am I now? Nah, you misunderstand, Tony. I've already been in the cave. I've already been in the cave. I used the door to jump up there. Come say hi if you got a spare minute. Now, you can use that door to jump in that second cave near the second level, so I already did that. Unless it has changed, but that would be very surprising. Tonic found. Nor film. Ah, is this going to be one of those filters that I've heard about? $150 changes the colors to make everything really black and white, unlike the small print in Ivory Tower's contractor agreements. Sure, why not? This doesn't affect my quills anyway. I can do that. Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh ho. Well, if it isn't Yooka-Laylee, what do you think of my new hideout or holiday home? A nice vacation to the shady, secluded secret bow of the ship has made me feel much stronger. I'd like to see Capital B try and steal me again. Please don't let him steal me again. Do we know you? What? Do you young'uns hit your heads on the way in? Why, I'm the all-powerful One Book. Remember from the last game? I actually don't remember you from the first game. Where are you again? I actually don't remember you. Where are you again? Capital B tried to use my magical powers to expand his business. Luckily, you rescued my missing pages and I'm whole again. Oh, is that the book we made whole in the first game? Is that it? And living in perpetual fear. It looks like you're hiding like a wimpy kid's book. This cabin has ideal shelving for my enormous spine. I hope you're going to stop Capital B overtaking the Royal Stingdom. It would be bad news if he made enough Infinity ink to do harm. Especially if it used it on my pages to rewrite the universe. We're off indeed, but there is a tonic here that I... Oh, there we go. Last checkmates. That's probably going to make the level harder for me, but I get more quills, right? Quill bonus +1. So So that's an entire doubled multiplier, but I do get less checkmates. Now I am not exactly confident enough in my ability to do that, so I don't think I'm going to use that. I am not that good at games. Sometimes. Except when I do it on when I don't do it on purpose. I remember when someone let's see. Oh hey. I remember when someone made a clip of me of doing some highly technical stuff and I didn't even realize it. GP colors, oh. Well, I mean, I am a retro gamer, so... Basically no colors, just as you remember it on the Game B back in the day. Ah, sure, let's go with that. What do you have to say? How many quills do you cost? Do you want to buy my hint for 50 quills? Yeah, sure, whatever. It's only 50. You'll love this one. I buried the treasure behind me. Well, I mean, to be fair, I would not have realized that without buying that hint, so sure, it was worth it. It was worth it. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Cannon Dude, man. Who we can surely entertain by doing this. This is not wrong out of context. No, not at all. Hamha, so can I talk to you? Where are you? Hey fellas, what's up? Anything interesting going on? That's certainly no drama. I'm blessed as world right now. Nope. Hey, Blisto, where's your friend Kaboomy? Us body dudes need to look out for each other. Oh, she's around here somewhere. She said she wanted to try adventuring by herself for a while. You don't think she's after her own solo character game, do you? Unlikely, she doesn't have a big enough nose to be a lead character. Hey, Blisto, remember in the last game when we beat Capital B and you took all the credit? No, I played a vital role in that myself. We beat him and you accidentally coughed up a bomb that just happened to send him flying. I do remember this dude at least. Like I said, I played a vital role. You could have at least told everyone at the celebration they threw for you. Unlikely. I could hardly get a word in edgeways, what with all the compliments and cake people were dishing up. Yep, we were both helped. Capital B was defeated and that's all that matters. Turn around. Hey, blessed, okay, turn around for me. I think your fuse is dangling. Oh gosh, yes. Please, tuck that in for me. I've gone 897 days without an incident. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, we're back at the beginning place now. We're back at the I unlocked the shortcut. Naruhodo. That's very cool. It's not necessarily a checkpoint, a shortcut that I desperately needed, but sure, I'll take it. Unfortunately, I have to get up there somehow. But that's for later, because I see a cave that I can't reach yet, so... Was there anything else around here? I don't see a level, so I think I'll just move away from here then. Unless I can go in here. Looks like a door. You can't just place a door here and block it off by wood and expect me not to want to go in there. That's cheating. Alright, let's go back to that old place then. Let's see. Because I've been doing a lot of stuff except doing extra levels right now, so... Yeah, this place, we came here last time. I don't think there was a book around here, or at least not one. That we needed real badly. Oh wait, it's not going to work out. I already tried that, that's right. I already tried that. Yeah, this is going to be waiting for that woman. And then I wanted to go up here because I did miss out on a tonic. Which I definitely should not be doing. There's also this cave that I don't remember if I went into. Don't think I did actually. No, I didn't, okay. So we unlocked one of the 4 ways, alright. Shortcut city it is. Did you know that Yooka-Laylee is actually a Metroidvania? Yeah. Didn't realize that either. Alright, so going back there would be leading back to where we used to be, but we didn't do this yet. Which is... try twirl. Try twirl. One in the air, press and hold X to perform a triple twirl and gracefully glide to the ground. Yooka says it's flying, Laylee calls it falling with style. Would be useful to have, but I don't think it's mandatory for anything, so I'll just leave that around. Then we have this part, of course. Didn't really do a lot back here, so maybe there's still something that I can do. Because I moved away from here quite quickly. But we've got an entire level here that I just skipped. Just as one example. We got a tonic. Googly eyes. Did I? There a chest around here? We'll see. What did we get again? We got googly eyes. Googly eyes have possessed every enemy. They can take one extra hit, but at least they look more amusing. I think we'll actually put this one on. At least to test it, because one more hit I can deal with that. They all die in one hit anyway, so I can probably deal with that. First deal with this one. There we go. Now wherever this goes. The holy crate. Almost looked like it's holy or something. Okay, placing you on there. Yeah, googly eyes is something I feel like I can deal with. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Sure, I'll take your hint too. Why not? It would be a real shame if you were to fall off this cliff to the right. You may as well make the most of it and body slam all the way. Okay, yeah. Good to know, because that's probably going to be a secret again. Alright, chapter 3 now also has something new. Tonic found, blockbuster film. Alright, so we got new thoughts. So you said that we missed a chest around that one tunic. Let's see. I totally may have. If I can actually get up here. Oh yeah, you're right. I totally didn't see that, you're right. Alright, 50 quills for me again. Oh, in that case, let's just go back to chapter 3, because sure, progression is overrated. Oh dear, this machine was designed to make the level easier. This grimacing bandits were supposed to be for decoration. Look at her go. Wild webs wood wilder. Alright, let's see if we can do this with googly eyes. Keep on the filter. Oh. Well, I mean, I still jump on them and they die, so... Yum! Indeed, trousers. Yeah, I mean, this is a fun filter, but... I feel like it's actually hindering me more than it actually helps me, so... Can I turn it off? Wait, what did it say? Are you sure you want to change your equipped tonics? You'll lose the 2 kills you've collected in this level so far. Yeah, sure, why not? That's just going to be a hindrance to me. I love the filter, and there's probably a lot of good filters out there, but yeah, not do that. I only lost like 2 kills anyway. Oh no, 2 quills. What? How bad? That is true, I do make some progress technically. Yeah, I do technically make some progress. There's probably not the progress the game intends me to make, but I don't mind because I play everything out of order anyway. Anything down here? Nope, not going to bother checking that. We got 1 coin, right? Yeah, we do. I think I'm going to keep this with me. Or not. Oh yeah, wait, spiders are also done. Oh. Yeah, no, we're probably going to die for that. Unless I can still... Nah, no, we're going to die for that. We're going to die for that. I gladly take that defeat. Now I should wait for the problem to move on, because eventually they stop spawning, which is right now. Okie dokie. Sayonara. Yeah, you can fall down faster. I'm scared over here, okay? Wait, is that permanently blocked off? I hope not. Oh, we'll find out. May or may not have missed a coin there, I'm not sure. We'll see. No, that's the 3rd coin, so we're still fine, That was just something that was only in the previous level then, so that's completely fine with me. Alright, yeah, don't worry, I saw you down there. Although I didn't expect you to go all the way over here. Okay. Alright. Oh. Did you really just decide to fall down there? That is just utterly mean. I don't know what to tell you. That was genuinely mean. Let's see, so I could go up there. Somehow I feel like I'm missing something if I do that. There's like a lot of enemies down here though, so... Okay, I didn't actually miss on that much if I did that. Let's go for the checkpoint first. Hamha! Oh wait, of course, Laylee's not here. There we go. Oh yeah, of course, googly eyes. Oh no. Googly eyes. No. So that's actually where googly eyes is going to work against me, because I can kill them in 1 hit. That's true. Should I go for this? Yes, I should. Oh no, I definitely should have. Point number 4. There we go, Miam, indeed. Okay. It does turn out. Indeed. See. Let's keep the thing laying around there for now, because I feel like maybe or maybe not. There's a bomb up there. The bomb is probably going to get used for something, isn't it? Let's move on for just a bit longer. Because to be fair, it would be very long to keep it all the way here. Something breakable around here? No, that's just a normal stone. Well, I mean, I could technically... Ah, there you are, there you are. Alright. Move a bit back a bit. So the berry is still around there, because if it isn't, then I have to... Okay, that's good. Yeah, you can stop spawning now. I'm just walking along with the crew. Okay, then we take you. Okay. Yes. Let's go. And now let's not die. Okay, there we go. Miam indeed, trousers. Alright, 5 coins on the first try. Let's go. I knew the bomb was going to be used for something. You can't fool me. You can't fool me, game. You can't fool me at all. Okay, let's actually move on from here. Checkpoint, the end is probably here anyway. As I expected. Alright, let's go. Level beaten. If I... Oh, wait. Oh, wait, Laylee's not here. I'll do it myself. $240 times a half. Let's go. 360 quills. This is good. I don't mind these googly eyes too much. They will probably cause me issues one further down the line, but for now they're fine. Which means that chapter 2, 3, 4 are now completely done. So maybe I should actually move on with the game for now. Great job, friends. It looks like you figured out this machine's mystery, so you don't need me anymore. Remember, you can affect the level anytime by flipping the switch here. Think I'll head back to Shipwreck Creek and begin some new research. If you manage to find your way home, come visit. Ew. Does that mean... if she's going back there, that we can do some new stuff over there? Wait for me, lady. I would like to do business with you. I'm actually kind of hungry for takamaki right now. And you have tentacles. Yes. So you are going to make me takamaki. Make your own tentacles. Now the door is open. I know you couldn't tease me with a door behind bars. But not. Thank goodness we have... the dead or... whatever. What was this again? Oh yeah, of course. Dead or rim. The screen is mirrored. Perfect for playing in a hall of mirrors. EV ratio, yeah, let's not do that. And then you gotta say, still not fix your tentacle issue. I still not figure out how to undo this. One day I'll return to the sea. Nothing else down here though. So I'm just going to leave you with your own business, bye. Don't forget, I'm coming back for the Takomaki eventually. I don't think something new, nope. So we're going to be making our way to level 5. Or 6, or 7, or 8. All of them. My mind is telling me that I shouldn't do anything in order anymore, but yeah. The bomb is still for later though. Okay, chapter 5, chapter 5. Let's sing a song, let's not do that. Nepiki, don't sing, please don't do that. Does this work? No, of course not. That has to be from the other side. I don't have a key for the key. Did it really not work out? I did throw it wrong, so... Yeah, okay, it doesn't work out. I don't have a key for the key in the chest. Nice. Now let's just do this level then. We got chapter 5, Gasping Glade. I'm still going to get the googly eyes, thank you. Oh, wait, I have to get up here. Gasp indeed! Oh, you are going the exact different way that I wanted you to go. You're gone already? You didn't even give me a chance? Actually, googly eyes are going to make this a bit easier for me, I was about to say. But no. Because now it makes it easier to jump off of enemies, I was about to say, but then it's still screwed up, so... And that definitely worked out. Can I take this with me through all the door? Oh, I can. Should probably just use it already. Or die trying. No, come back, come back. I still have it at least. Whatever, I'm going to use it. Yeah, I still need to learn how to jump off of enemies. It's not going to work with holding the jump button at least. I'm going to have to use a small jump apparently. Unfortunately, I have no enemies around here, so I'm going to pass on those squirrels as well. And I hope I don't miss a coin, because we still have 0 coins here. So if I have, then that sucks. See, going to keep you waiting here for now. Oh, that's insta-kill. Not allowed to have insta-kill in this game. Alright, well at least we got on the second try in this, so... Okay, yeah, now I get how to jump off enemies, so I don't need to hold the button, I just need to press it when I land on them. That's good to know. Kind of bothered that I can just hold it, but yeah, that's whatever. Unless I can change that. No, I can't. Okay. I'm just going to pass on those. You can keep them. I don't need them. Still no coins though. Why are you hiding them from me? Okay. No, there's one. Which I thought I could reach from here, but apparently not. Can I somehow reach through it from here? There we go. That's coin number 2, so somehow we did miss one coin. Which means that I am somehow still... I am going to have to beat this level again. Okay. That sucks. Oh, this is what it is. This is what it is. I'll just speed run through it the next time. We can do that. Alright, well at least we're still collecting the other coins, so don't have to be looking out for them again, so that's good. Yeah, this fruit's definitely going to be used for something. And see if we can grab that, why not? If I can in the first place, because boxes just don't allow themselves to be destroyed for whatever reason. You can just keep your box. I still don't understand how that... Oops. I was about to die there. There's definitely something up here, isn't there? Nope. I'm always in the mood for jokes. I'm also in the mood for dying, apparently. Give me your best joke. I'll judge them for you. I'll judge them for you. Yes! That's a bad joke, but it is a joke, alright. It's technically a joke. It's a bad one, but it's technically a joke. No, give me back my bat already. Oh, we got a key. Where will that be? Well, not here. That's one thing, that's for sure. Oh, key. This is definitely optional, isn't it? Let's go. Hopefully not die. I was actually reminiscing with some friends about Overwatch not that long ago. But we've also realized that it's not going to be a game that either of us want to come back to. It's better to be a good memory than... Yeah, let's just keep it as a good memory from the past and let's not look back on it. Although I'm still somewhat cautiously excited for Overwatch 2. Whenever that's going to come out. If it's going to come out, because... Blizzard Activision is not really that alive anymore. No. I really still like the Overwatch universe, the games. I could definitely see them making an entire movie out of it. But yeah, it's just not going to work out. There we go. Lego cancelled Lego sets from Overwatch 2. The game's never coming out at least, so I don't blame them. I'm pretty sure that Overwatch 2 had like a 2021 release date schedule. Maybe even early 2021, but yeah, it didn't exactly work out as everyone was leaving. And of course Blizzard themselves being on the fire, so yeah, it wasn't going to work out. It is a shame, but it is what it is. I do kind of want another game like Overwatch though that I can play with friends, and there's stuff like Valorant, I guess. I don't know. I do genuinely miss it quite a lot. Especially because I played with my colleagues from work, and after work we used to work on... I used to work in the supermarket, of course, so... our times used to vary, so... But most of us worked on Saturday morning. And we would just be getting back from... Spiders annoy me. We will be coming back from work after like 12 AM or 1 PM. 1 to 2. And then we would just be playing Overwatch the entire remainder of the day, basically. Oh dear, we'll never get past that alive. That's for the next level, okay. So Battleborn, if that's still alive in the first place. Wait, did we miss a coin? Oh, we missed the 5th coin as well. So we're going to have to come back here regardless, even if I don't want to. Ivan Lin. 269.1.5 is 404. That's an error. I believe Valorant is a pretty popular game right now, but I don't think any of us is playing it. Nobody really is interested that much either. I don't know, I just kind of want another game that I can just play with my friends whenever I want. I mean, Dead by Daylight is kind of that game for me right now, but I'm only playing that with a limited amount of friends. Are you actually going to give me a coin? Okay, no, that's just a feather. That's just a feather. The coin is most likely around here somewhere. Oh, I see you. I see you. I see you. Still going to be a matter of how I'm going to get... Laylee! Laylee! Gosh darn it. I don't even know if it's there in the first place. I'm just making guesses, but... Did you notice the portal just north of this level in Overworld? Oh, I didn't pay attention, I just want to go back here. Don't even know I can reach that in the first place, though. I mean, I can just shoot this dude up here. But yeah, Google the eyes, so that doesn't work out. Dead by Daylight is not kind of the game for me that I just play with friends whenever we want. It's basically your Saturday drunk gaming. Saturday drunk gaming session, basically. That's also why I don't stream that game, because I want to keep it as a stream game and not as a game that I would just play for, well, Twitch reasons. So don't expect me to ever stream that, but I want to keep it as a game that I just... I'm getting too far ahead again, aren't I? You just ignore this level for now. Maybe I should just ignore this level for now. Oh, well. There we go. That answered that question. Let's see, you said something about a portal, but yeah, I did see that one. I did see that one before, yeah. Yeah, let's just ignore level 5 for now. I'm probably getting some new insights whenever I unlock the variant. Didn't actually unlock you in the first place. Hello. No, I didn't. North of here is a curved path surrounded by plants. Body slam the corner of the path for a secret. Wait, which one? North of here is a curved path surrounded by plants. Body slam the corner of the path for a secret. A curved plan. What do you mean? What do you mean? A path north curved plant stuff? This? What do you mean with a curved path? That could be genuinely anything. What are you talking about? North of here is a curved path surrounded by plants. Body slam the corner of the path for a secret. What is this? Oh! Ah. Naruhodo, naruhodo, I get it. Took me a while to figure that out, but okay. Alright, let's go back to the forest then, because we've been here. And we done stuff here, we just didn't do any level here, so... I'm going to keep the guy in there for now, because he's definitely going to be the alt to this level. Chapter 6. Saw Blade Evade. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That sounds exactly what I think it's going to be, doesn't it? Go in here. It's locked. That's not locked. Yeah, that's a saw blade, alright. Okay, Hamha. And we're fine in terms of bitcoins anyway, so I don't really mind that too much. That's mean. Laylee, don't you dare. Don't you dare! Good. Good, good. You saved yourself. I was about to kill you. With a gun. Let's see, the key is up there. I don't see any key around here. I'm still going to try and get it somewhere. Let's see, so either the key is hidden around here somewhere, or it's just for later, which is very much possible. I think it's for later. Let's just move on. Yeah, it's for later. There's the key. Secret stuff. Secret stuff. And there's also a keyhole here. Oh. Now I gotta make a decision. I can only make one. Okay. Okay, I'll go for that door. That one seems a bit more secret to me. Hamha, you come with me. Unless there's also nah, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Coin number 1, yum indeed. Alright, this will probably go back to where we normally would have unlocked the door, indeed. I'm scared. Pick me up. I'm scared. I don't want to do this. Let's see, I feel like there's something up there aside. Well, I'll probably just be going up there anyway. Okay, let's try to get as many as I can, which is not many because they are going down there. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I can deal with that. The secret down here? No, but close enough. Up here then. Can I make that? Oh, I can make that. Up here. There's a door up there, I did see it. And I kind of feel like I can somehow get there. But there's no damage, there's no enemy to damage boost from, so that's a no. And even if I got in there, nah, it's probably for the second half. Most likely for the second half. That's right, I shouldn't think too hard about some stuff. If it doesn't work out here, it works out later. That's fine. Shouldn't be thinking too hard about this. Okay, so does this go? Does this count? There we go. Knew it. You can't trick me. I've played games for my entire life, okay? I know my secrets. Aside from chapter 5, because chapter 5 is just whatever it is. Oh, near other manas right now in awesome games done quick. Let's go. Actually, a game I haven't played yet, so I wouldn't have watched it anyway, but because I want to go in spoiler free. But I was so dang happy to see Willow today. And you can bet that I'm also going to be playing Willow someday. When day I don't know yet, but someday. Wait, how do I actually get down there? I haven't actually looked at the schedule. I'm not actually following the schedule because I'm only watching it when I have time. Which is when I'm working, basically. I'm always having it on the side during work because I can just continue working while also hearing it in the background. It's not something I actively watch. Except when there's a very good game like Willow. Hey, Willow. Ah, I love Willow. I haven't watched the movie, so I don't know if the movie's any good. I've heard it's just a bootleg Lord of the Rings, basically, but that game is dang good. Game is dang good. So that's how we get up there. And it's still fine. Okay, I feel like yet again there is a secret around here. I still only have one coin, there must be. Probably has to do with this. So if I go down here, does that work out? Atta boy! Let's go. Yum! Alright, we're still on track with coins, it seems like. Okay, that's definitely going back again. There's a bomb around here again. And they wouldn't just place a bomb here for nothing, so... Let's see what we can do with that. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, you can keep those squeals though. Really mind too much. Oh, Ratchet and Clank is coming up. Are they going to be playing the first game? Because that I probably want to watch, as long as it's not like... Oh. Is Googly Eyes actually going to screw with me here? Googly Eyes is actually screwing with me here because I can't get that coin. That actually sucks. I can't get that coin because of Googly Eyes. Well, I may watch that, depends on how quickly I'm done with streaming. That's mean. Okay, can I deal with you? No, I can't. I don't think I can take off Googly Eyes now, can I? Most likely not. No, I'm not going to risk that now. No, I got a better idea. Or not. If that... Oh, that wasn't going to work out. No, I'm not going to waste all the quills I've collected right now. Not going to do that. Well, that was the plan, but... Yeah. Can I somehow damage boost for you? No. Let's give that one more try, and otherwise I'll just do it. Again. Maybe that's something I'll actually do off stream, because I'm not going to be playing this level again just to get back to this point. Yeah, let's try this. This might work. I'm going to have to use this. Oh wait, it actually killed it twice. It did it twice. Thank you, Shell. You are such a masterful thing. Now I don't actually have a reason to go back up here, so I don't know why I came here, but hey. It actually worked out in my favor. I could just keep Googly Eyes for this. Alright. I'm very happy with that, because I was not in the mood to play this all over again just because I didn't have Googly Eyes. No, just because I did have Googly Eyes, I meant to say. Alright. I was scared there for a sec, but I'm happy now. Okay, let's get those as well. Actually, I don't know if I'll watch it live, because it is bedtime pretty soon again. I have to work again tomorrow, so that's probably not going to work out. It's also for later, most likely. Yeah, it kind of depends on how quickly Nero the Mars done, but I believe it can be a pretty fast game or it can be a pretty long game, and I'm not going to find out which one of the two it is. I'm also going to be, I'm going to try and do a late night walk at least two days a week, maybe even 3 times. Oh, I'm going to be late on that then, aren't I? I'm going to try and do a late night walk 2 or 3 times a week, just to regain my stamina, because my stamina is not good. Oh, whoops. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh, that is mean! Stupid hitboxes sometimes. Now, I'm going to have to do my best and regain my stamina, because my stamina is at its absolute worst. And right now the gyms are also closed. Not that I went to the gym in the first place, but... Can I get that? Again. Yeah, not that I went to the gym in the first place, so I'm like... I'm also going to be missing out on something if I go this way. I hope not on much, because I did see a coin up there, which was... God, you're annoying. Okay, there we go. And somehow there's a way to get there. There is a coin down there, and I am able to get it. But what I also saw is that I skipped something else because of the quill thing that I was following. So maybe I should attempt at going there as well. Because the coin is more important to me than the quills. The quills I can always farm if I have to. It's not going to be too important. So I'm just going to pretend this doesn't exist. If this is nothing, I'll just... Okay, well, it is something. This still bothers me though. I can't reach that. I can't reach that. Unless I do a very early jump. Like right now. I don't see any other way to reach that though. Was too early. So too early, let's see. No, it's all way too early, so it has to be moving back. But even then I can't really make that. And of course the logical thing would be jumping from the top one, but I also can't make that. I can make that. I can make that. Must be the way around here somewhere, maybe. So I can go down, that's one thing, that's for sure. I hate it because I know where the coin is, but I don't know how to reach it. The door is a definite no-go. Because the door is only open from one side. Yeah, the door is open from one side. I genuinely don't see any options around here. I think I'm just going to skip it because this is taking too long for my liking. I don't like it, but I know where it is, so I can always just go back for it if I want to. Not important. But I still hate it. Alright, well, at least I'm getting a lot of drills this round. Sometimes I feel like I'm just learning advanced stacks later down the line, so then I should already know about them. At the same time, I should have everything to my arsenal right now, so that's not true. I got 400 krills right now, times a half means that I have 600 right now. Which is very good. I'll take that. I'll take this too. That was a sacrifice I was willing to make, alright. Will he come pook? Yeah, it's a sacrifice I'll make for now. It's not that important. I don't think that for a while I'm going to need every single coin anyway. I can probably already unlock like the next 2 areas anyway, so that's fine. If there's anything else around here, hey. Thick skin! Which is most likely going to be a D multiplier, isn't it? Thick skin. Yooka spends much more time invincible when it takes a hit. Not quite a B shield, but close enough. Yeah, I would be losing quills for that, so no, I don't do that. You can keep it. Anything else around here? So we can extinguish those weird fire leaves around here. Or not extinguish, we can burn them. Not extinguish, we don't have water around here. Free at last. Free at last, sure. Okay. Do whatever you want to do right now. I boop you over and you... Or not. A honeypot, I bet he's a sweet character. Shit, Charlotte, can't you see I've misplaced my sweet ingredients? Sorry, I'm terribly cranky without my sugar quota. My stew has been on medium high for so long that it's gone all bitter. Let me just... Slurp. Yep, terrible. There's the forest for something to sweeten me up, will ya? I got something to sweeten you up. That didn't work out. Well, let's do then. No, you need something sweet, okay. See what we can find around here then. Oh, Hamha, it is behind the hint dude, man. 50 quills, yeah, go loose, that's okay. There's a secret deep in this dark forest. Follow a path to a dead end to find it. Then body slam. Okay, so if I find a dead end, then we do this body slam move thingy begingy. Sure. Is it dead end? Oh, that's a key. But I'll take that. I don't remember seeing a keyhole around here, but oh wait, actually I do. Never mind, I do. We had one around here, Hamha. And now we can finally get out of this forest. Alright, that's actually what I should have probably done last time. Will save me a lot of effort. Okay, there we go. It's on here. Yeah, I've actually, that's a conversation I had like 5 seconds ago. 5 minutes to be exact. Since I've started walking, I've done that for the first time yesterday. Let's see what we have. There's a windy canyon not far from here. A character there holds his location in their mind. You have to use their head to reveal the secret. I'll keep it in mind for later, okay? Where are my missing parts? We got chapter 8 here, Windmill Way. Yeah, I've started walking yesterday. I tried to do that every single Monday and Thursday. Because Monday I don't stream and I don't do anything else either, so that's something I can do. And Thursday then my weekend starts, so I can stay up for a bit later. Tried doing it yesterday. Kind of enjoyed that. Kinda. Actually, I don't really enjoy walking, but I have to do something, so Do you want to enter my challenge level? Sure, let's go. I'm going to have to make you kill yourself, don't I? Sure, we can do that. We can work out something. There we go. Yeah, the main reason why I don't really enjoy doing it that badly is because I live in a very boring environment. There's only like landscapes around here, like nothing else. It's just farmerlands, farmerlands and more farmerlands. We know about all the overworld. Yeah, sure, do it. PG power! Which now reduces that area to dust. Okay, what I want to do is get that tonic, which I can't get yet because it's windy and I probably can jump over those fences, so... Let's see what else we can do. Let's see, so there's... Oh. Oh wait, you got squirrels. Oh. Why didn't you say so in the first place? Sure. Open up. Open up wide. What will we use this for? Do the fandango. Okay, that's one. Could you have opened this in the first place as well? Does it work? Oh yeah, it does work. Oh, why didn't you say so? Why didn't you say so the first time? Is that because I kept rolling into you? I mean, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. Why didn't you say so the first time? I mean, I knew I tried throwing bombs at you and all that stuff, but I didn't know you would just open it if I asked you to. For a hefty price, I must say, but sure. I mean, got money to spare anyway. I got money to burn. Or quills to burn in this case. Not nearly as many as... Oh. And you are free! I like you. We are friends. We can be friends. We can be best buddies. Big mates. Big buddies. Big mates. Big whatevers. Boom goes there. Halt. Who dares approach the great Rampo's mighty creek? Hi, Rampo. You seem to be blocking this water. Yeah, the other way, Rampo. Such unnecessary rudeness, no mortal pest. Great Rampo is on dam duty until final payment of mine extortionate new teeth. During thine last adventure, a pair of rapscallions coldly smashed them. Who? Do I remember that? No, I don't. You're terrible. I hope you find us culprits. If you wish to pass, you'll have to wait 6 months until Great Rampo's duties are fulfilled. 6 months? I could fill this stream myself sooner than that. Oh, there's bombs behind him, huh? So I need to find a bomb for that. I see what you're doing there. Open up these keys on red. One here as well. I can't control myself when I don't see myself. Don't mind me. What is this? Oh. I bet I can throw this at the switch, don't I? There we go. And there is our final key. Okie dokie. Haha. Ah, funny Nep. You're a funny man, aren't you? Yep. I am, sometimes. As in never. No, I'm not. Okay. Die! Oh. And we found a tonic inside of his mouth, the broken controller. Do I want to know what this is? Wherever it is. Probably down here. Up is down, left is right, A is X and RB is LB. What has happened to your controller? I don't want to know. Please keep it. Curse thou. Great Rambo will never enjoy boiled sweets again. I actually feel sorry for this dude. Should I just not do this level? Should I just not 100% complete this level just because I hurt him? Eh. Alright, Gasping Glade Ground. Grown. Not ground, grown. So we missed 2 coins here, so let's... No. Let's see if maybe I now understand this level a bit different. Let's see, this guy definitely has to come here. That's one thing, that's for sure. Good thing is googly eye, so I can do that with him. No, I am not inside of you. How does that work? There we go. Hitboxes here can be very weird at times. Let's see, I see some quills here. Don't mind if I do. Come back, I am your friend. And you are my buddy, and I'm dead. Never accept. Yeah, this is a different level, but maybe now I'll realize some new places that I can reach that I just didn't realize the first time. That's what I'm getting at. Because the level is still mostly the same, it just... Oh, I already got the coin. The level is still mostly the same with some different paths, but maybe right now I realize like, oh hey, I could have gone here in the first place. And with that maybe I'll realize where the coin is. Not going to be too hopeful about that, because I'm already lost. I already don't recognize this place. Do we have here? It's locked. Let's see, can I go back up? Yes, I can. Somehow. Because I'm missing a key. Actually, try to get up here first before I do that. So I'm missing a key, and that key we had not seen yet. Nah, it's most likely down here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I feel I did so well when it comes to those squirrels and then I screw up. Boy, this becomes a trampoline, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go, okay, that's good. Oh no, it's still fine. It seems like I didn't actually miss any coins, because this is coin number 2. And there's no coins number 3 behind me, so no, it's fine, it's fine. I probably did miss on quite a lot of quills, but that's fine, it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world, I can deal with that. Okay. Coin number 3. Yeah, this level is actually way different than the first time you visit here, so I don't know why I... Oh. Where's the checkpoint again? Oh no, that is... No, that is mean. Oh no, you can do that. You can do that. That's just plain asshole design. How dare you? That actually just... And what about that coin? Why are you being so mean suddenly? I mean, since I have to go back here anyway, might as well just pass it, I guess. That's just plain mean. And once you hit that checkpoint, you just cannot get that coin anymore if you die. Unless, I guess, you get that one tonic. But that's still just mean. Well, I mean, at least this level is semi-good for quills, I guess, so... I guess I'll be getting a lot of quills for this, because I did spend quite a lot of them. Let's see, beautiful section, let's go down, let's go here, let's go there, there. Okay, well, let's just continue then. Well, I mean, now that I'm going for all the quills anyway, I might as well just pass on this. Come back. No, whatever. Okay, I'll not. I'll not. Still haven't seen the 5th coin. Oh, there we go. Army of 10. Well, at least for this level we know where the 3rd and the 4th coin are. Which is good. Oh hey, 404 again. What a coincidence. Yeah, we do know where it is. For what it's worth. I mean, at least I can do these ones. Sure, why not? Unfortunately, that still doesn't answer the question for me, like, where are they in the first half of this level, but... Okay, let's try the speed run through this. Let's still try to grab as many quills as I can, though. In case I do mess up, then I at least got something to show for it. Oh wait, lady's not with me. Okay, well. You can have those then. It's actually a decently fun level to just do when it comes to the quills. If I somehow got in a situation where I had to farm them. Let's see if the checkpoints registered me again, because if then I can really do that. Have you? Okay, yes you have. Okay, so that makes it a bit more bearable. That makes it a bit more bearable. Okay, I don't know how I did that. But I did it. I also don't know how I did that, but I somehow did that too. Now I can as much as I want, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I didn't understand how I did that the first time, so this is going to be fun to figure out. Okay, I somehow did something. That's good. I somehow made the same mistake again. I somehow saved myself, so that's fine. Okay. Well, regardless, we did get all the coins, so that's good. I'm happy with that. Whatever happens now is just bonus. I'll of course try to get as many quills as I can, because hey, we got like 245 right now. Maybe we can make that 300. And we get like or 50 in general. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. Why are you not getting... Mate, I am touching you. Why are you not dying or something? You're just mean. Everything in this level is mean. Okay, well there we go. That means we have another level 100% when it comes to the coins, aside from the first half. But I'm not going to do that right now, because I feel like I would just be spending like half an hour in a level just looking for them. Not going to work out. First of all, let's do this. See if we can do some more progress here. Of course, yet again skips quite a lot of levels. Oh wait, maybe I have an idea actually. It's probably not going to be the intended way to do this, but I don't like doing stuff in the intended way anyway, so... There we go. Oh. Close enough. Try that again. Don't even know if that's going to work out, but no, I am going to try it. Oh, I think that can actually work. I think that can actually work. I know there's just a normal way to get there, but this is going to work out. Although it is very mean. Give it one more try, if not then whatever. Okay, now let's go here. There we go. Flower hour. Flower power? Enemies have a smattering of flowers behind when they die, just to lighten the mood. Alright. Oh yeah, I could have just gone here the normal way. But I don't care. I do stuff out of order. Now I don't need to deal with this puzzle. I'm just going back into the forest. Oh. Alright, yeah, I don't have a permanent crate for that. That's fine though. Yellow key. See what we have here? Oh, here's trouser. Let's see how many I need in the first place. I'm pretty sure I'm fine, but yeah, I'm more than fine. The achievement said less paywall, but I highly doubt that. I already see one there in the first place. Yep, there we go. You're on your way to clearing another adventure. Already? I haven't even started yet. My sister locked herself in here after her dad asked her to check on the pipeworks. If you want to get inside, you have to go exploring for a key. Wait, Trouser is here, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Let's see if he has something to sell. Looking for a deal, friends? Unfortunately, I'm off duty at the moment. No, you're not a total wasted journey. You can look at all the smashing stuff I've bought with your Twitcoin. Oh look, here comes non-delivery now. With this outdoor dining set, I can entertain even more Clash Plum clients. Care for them, watch you? Too busy unlocking those paywalls, eh? Tell you what, open them and I'll even throw in a 4 tonic slot. I heard they're all the rage right now. Oh, I thought there would be a shop around here, but no. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well we unlocked a new paywall, so that's good. Not going to check out on another one yet. But I maybe or maybe not can do. I do have 20 coins right now, I think, right? Yeah, I do. So I may even be able to do that, but yeah, that's fine. Let's not unlock too much stuff, because otherwise I'm going to be confused on what I have and haven't done. Let's see, I could throw it on here. Or I can't. Oh, I thought this would be a block for that, but no. Ah, that's fine. Because now I can push you on that. And unlock a tonic that I've already unlocked. But also this, so that's good. I didn't come here for nothing. Which means that I've now unlocked the second half of a chapter I haven't even done in the first place. Yes. Finally, I can blow. Yes, you can. I'm not going to stop you from blowing. Sure, go ahead. Not going to say that out of context. Okay, let's go back to the forest because we went through one door, but there's more we can do. Hamha. Alright, so we have this part. Let's see. The back entrance is supposed to be impossible to find. Not too bad for you. Aha. Is this a dead end? Does this count as the dead end that they were talking about? No, it's not this one. Hey, how'd you find this place? Well, there's a tonic. Tonic found! Upside down! Yeah, no thanks. I know exactly what that's going to be and I'll pass. Okay, you can have 50 gil, sure. There's a locked cage in a small grove deep in the dark forest. It's not hard to find, but there's no key inside. Try digging directly below it. That's a good hint. I don't think anyone minds if I paid for those hints, right? I wouldn't have really paid any attention to it. There's a honey. My honey! Stop, thieves! There's a portal up there. Oh, whoops. Let's see, let's go give this thing to the pot over there. Pot man. Careful to bump into me though. Looks like I'm at overflow. See you, watch. Alright, we got the second half of this level now, which is good. Yeah, there's still some stuff about this forest that I feel like I'm missing. Let's talk to you again. Follow a pet to a dead end, then body slam. This is like one of them. So there is a dead end. With a dead end I can body slam, but I don't think I've actually encountered a complete dead end right now. Oh, this counts apparently. Shadow Stingdom. Whatever that is. Probably a filter, isn't it? Upside down. Play deadlier in this parallel dimension. Yeah, I thought so. I thought there was something here, though. This didn't really occur to me as a dead end, but sure, I'll take it. Okay, so there's also this thing that bothers me. That we cannot go into yet, but that probably makes sense. So, aside from the stuff we did with Trouser to unlock the next gateway, I think we're pretty much done for now. And we're just going to have to do the levels, which is perfectly fine. Except that I'm not going to do that today, because I feel like I've been streaming for long enough, and I didn't stream for too long today, because I've already been pretty tired, so... Not going to do that. So, take a quick look at the map. So we also had a hint dude over here who said something. I don't want to see what he has to say again. He said something about wind and all that, and I didn't really understand what he meant with that. Quite quickly moved on from that. So we have you. There's a windy canyon not far from here. Character there holds his location in their mind. You have to use the head to reveal the secret. Okay, so inside of this level, there's most likely something with a head or something. Aside from that, yeah, we can just go here, but we don't. We're going to be doing this level. No, wait, this one. We're going to be doing this one. We're going to be doing this one. And then we'll move on to here. So, but that's for tomorrow, because I feel like I've been streaming for long enough. Going to be a quite surprisingly long game, by the way. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 48 Bs in total. We're at only 10. It's going to be a pretty long game. I'm pretty sure I can spend next week on this as well. Yeah, that's for tomorrow. So I'm going to be stopping for today. So let me move on to my beautiful ending screen. Hamha, this is Nepiki the hamster. Alright, let me close up this game because I'm going to stop for today. Save and quit. Are you... Yep, I want to quit. Alright, give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec, give me 1 sec. Actually taking quite long for me to actually boot off this game. There we go. Alright, so yeah, that was the first day of Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, and I've been having a good time. Sometimes a bit clunky, I guess, but I can deal with that. It's not the worst part of the world. Worst problem in the world, I can deal with that. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be continuing this tomorrow again. And... yeah, 10 Bs today. Let's try to get at least 15 tomorrow if we can. I now know how the game works, so yeah, I feel like we can do this a bit faster. Probably shouldn't be focusing too much on the coins, because I don't think I can actually do much with them for a while. Aside from unlocking the new gateways, but I'm pretty sure I have more than enough for it already. I haven't even beaten most of the levels yet, so yeah, that will be fine. That will be fine. And yeah, don't really have much else to say. I'm not going to sleep too late, it's probably a good idea for me. Well, new item in my inventory. It's probably a card, isn't it? Yeah, it's a guy. Dr. Octopus. Nice. Alright, let's go see if there's someone to raise. Can we make someone happy? Oh, shut up myself. Hot Papa's playing marbles on stream. Nah. Nah. Is someone playing Yooka-Laylee in the Impossible Lair right now? No, that's only just me. Oh, that's actually quite surprising. I would have thought that someone else would also be playing Yooka-Laylee in the whatever time right now, but no. it's not happening. It's not happening. Alright, well then I'll just call it quits for now. So we're not going to raid someone, we're just going to end it here. So thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you all had a great time. I sure did. And let's move over to Games Done Quick. We're still playing Nier Automata. I don't think I can actually raid it. Would be pretty funny, but I'm going to give it a try, but I don't think I can rate Games Done Quick. I don't think they need a rate in the first place, but let's give it a try. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.